Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sugar with Sugar in the Attic, and I am going through a Woman's Day magazine from the mid-1960s. Today I'm going to be featuring something that I find very interesting, and I will be making some of these recipes. Inside the magazine, as you can see, it's a booklet. It's like a book, but it's a collector book, and it's all about chicken recipes. Chicken. So they have quite a few, it's a nice booklet, quite a few recipes on how to take chicken and cook it different ways. And they call it the Collector's Cookbook. So my assumption is each month they had a different collector's cookbook. I'm not sure how many recipes are in here. It looks like it could be, I don't know, chicken. You could probably stretch these recipes for an entire month. There are quite a few of them in here. They also go into storing and cooking chicken, like how to store chicken, how to cook chicken, how to store uncooked chicken. So it's everything you want to know about chicken. Also, they have, this is something that I'm going to be following, I don't know if you can see that, money saving menu for the whole month. They have recipes and suggestions. Let's just look, recipe of the month. That's pretty nice. Good eating on a budget. 31 money saving menus for March. Okay, you don't have to use it in March. You could use it any day. So if you just wanted to buy this magazine every month and follow the recipes on this 1 month calendar, because it was for March, you wouldn't even have to meal plan. You could just use whatever they say that's on here. But the recipe of the month is Swedish style beef patties. It gives all the ingredients that you need. It's for 4 people, which was an average family. And then that was the recipe of the month. But let's just skip down and go to the 24th of March. Hamburgers, mushroom gravy, whole hominy, mashed winter squash, and jellied vegetable salad apple crisp. Now, I'm going to stop right there because this is something that in the 60s, especially early 60s, everything seemed to be in a Jell-O mold, in gelatin. That was huge. You put fruit, meat, not together. You put like fruit, meat, vegetables, anything you could figure out to put in Jell-O or a Jell-O mold, you put it in there. And that was on the dinner table. It was not the main dish. It was a side. Especially when you had a dinner party, you had the round Jell-O mold with, it could have a decorative shape, but usually it was round with, you know, the hole in the middle, kind of like a bundt pan. Different colors. It depended on the theme and the color scheme that you had for your dinner party. It could have been green or red. For a holiday, it could be green and red. They were very, very good at making different things in Jell-O and Jell-O molds. And obviously desserts. Some people hate Jell-O. Some people love Jell-O. Some people cannot stand to have chopped up chicken and vegetables in a Jell-O mold. That would not have been sweet. It would have been a different flavor. I have tried chicken and I can't remember what vegetables. I think it was green peas or something in a Jell-O mold. It was a chicken flavor to it, and it was cold, obviously. Was not my favorite. I did try it. It was not my favorite. But I'm going to make this video short. I'm going to go through these recipes and pick out some. I'll be making them in the future. And I think I might take a month and try to follow some of those recipes and I have a March magazine, so I'll have to follow the March plan. But if it was a money-saving recipe, they have already figured out during the time in the 60s money-saving menus for March. I think that's great. They have already figured it out. And it's balanced. This was through Woman's Day, so I'm sure it was tested. So in that time, which we may get to the time where we need to be extremely frugal and save as much money as possible, these recipes might come in handy. Well, I appreciate you stopping by for this short video on this magazine, but also the Collector's Cookbook, and this one's on chicken. Wish I had a whole year's worth of these. I might go and see if there's still a Woman's Day magazine and do a comparison of what they put in there now compared to the 60s. I'm not quite sure. In the comments below, let me know if you want me to do that. Go get a Today magazine for Woman's Day. Hopefully, I don't even know if it still exists. And do a comparison. That might be interesting. If you enjoyed this video on the cookbook that they insert, give me a thumbs up. Join me and cook some of these recipes in the future. In the comments below, let me know what your money-saving menu looks like. Maybe share some of the recipes. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video.